and I'm told that everybody in reality TV wants to be on their show.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
Rob Shooter. Rob, he's so naughty. He's so nice. Rob Shooter is here. We always love when you visit us.
I love coming in, and this is my first time in your new house. It's lovely. It's been a couple of months, and it still feels very fresh. It smells fresh and new. You've not trashed it yet, Nate. It looks great.
Working on it.
Well, welcome. So I was actually doing Good Day New York on Fox 5 with our friend Rosanna and Rob. The three of us want to have our own TV show.
We do.
Oh, that would be so fun.
I mean, we don't, but we do.
Well, maybe once a week. That's a lot of work. 5 days a week.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's
a
a lot of makeup and hair.
It's a
and
lot of
Don't want to do it. All right, let's talk. Where do you want to start?
Well, first of all, I have to thank you, Gandhi. You
Yes?
changed my life.
What
You
happened?
were raving about a show you saw called Shucked. I'd never heard of it.
Oh, on Broadway.
Oh, my goodness. I bought a ticket. So literally on your recommendation, you are now more powerful than the New York Times. Your review made me buy a ticket. Fantastic, corny, yes, wank wank, but it's really, really delicious. It sort of like made me giggle. Not since Book of Mormon have I laughed this loud.
That's what I was thinking,
And then
too.
at the end, I had like a tear in my eye.
Yeah.
Won me over. If you're a bit cynical, this is the show for you.
I love it. Thanks, Rob.
It's Shucked on Broadway.
Yes.
You got to go, Elvis.
Let's dig in. What do you want to do?
Let's do royals. So lots and lots of royal gossip. Are Harry and Meghan going to go to this coronation? It's
I
only-
think just Harry, not Meghan.
What I'm told, my sources are telling me that they think now both of them are going to go
Really?
because Meghan has been spotted shopping for a dress.
There you go.
Oh.
Hey, so explain to the Americans what a coronation is. It's a very, very important part of the royals.
It's the moment.
Whatever.
So he's king at the moment, but he's not allowed to wear the crown until the coronation. So the coronation is literally that moment when you sit in front of God, the nation, the world, and you become officially the king.
Now, is that when they anoint his breasts with like holy water?
They do splash a little holy water. I'm not sure where, but this is going to be a big, big day. The last time we had a coronation was Queen Elizabeth in the 50s. So it's been a really, really long time. Camilla's going to be coronated too. So we're going to get a king and a queen on the same day. It's sort of like the inauguration, I guess, in America, except this is for life. Once you're inaugurated, once you're coronated in Britain, you're on that throne for the rest of your life. So big questions, will they be there? Also, too, I'm hearing that Charles's biggest concern about the coronation is Kate Middleton. Charles has had a problem for a long time, starting with Princess Diana, of being outshone by these ladies who turn up in these very glamorous gowns.
But they're beautiful.
Gorgeous.
And
But
he's not.
He's not. But I'm told that Kate is going to tone down her dress because it's his day. I was thinking about this like a bride.
Yeah.
And the bride, you can't outshine the bride.
That's true.
You
That's
can't
true.
both wear white.
Can you imagine like that phone call? Hey, Kate, do us a favor. Tone it down. No glitter.
Right.
Thank you.
Hey,
Maybe
you know
Charles
what?
could zhuzh it up a little.
That's what I was about to say. Maybe we need a more sexy king.
Well, he does have a crown on his head. That's pretty bedazzled.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty
All right.
bedazzled too. Also, too, if Harry and Meghan do go, I'm told they won't have to bow to Camilla. So there's this really weird thing within the royal family that even family members have to bow and curtsy. Can you imagine
Yeah, didn't
bowing?
they say that
No.
they never hug their grandmother, the queen?
They never touched her.
They never touched her, even though it's your grandmother.
They never touched her.
It's weird. But yeah, if you just walk into the breakfast room with your father, the king, you have to bow.
Have to bow. Everyone have to bow.
I think that's a new rule here at the Elvis Duran Morning Show.
Yes, and you recently became a lord, so we should have been
I'm
doing
Lord?
that anyway.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a lord.
Excuse me.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank
Should
you
we
very
move along?
much.
This is a great story. So we did this massive survey at Naughty Gossip. Over 200 people we spoke to who work for reality shows, and we asked them a ton of questions. But my favourite was we asked them, what is the best cast to work for? Who do they love? Who do they think treats them well, knows their names, is on time, is professional? Of all those scandalous reality shows, who do you think they like the best?
They're all awful. I wouldn't want to work with any of them. But what's the answer?
It's the Kardashians.
Wow.
I know.
Yes!
It's the Kardashians. Now, I
What
get
I
it.
tell you people.
No,
Kim
they
gets a
still
lot of drama, but if you've worked around Kim, I've interviewed her several times. She's on time. She's sort of charming. She comes to play. And I'm told that everybody in reality TV wants to be on their show. The worst show, guess who nobody wants to work for?
Housewife of some sort.
It's the, I'm ashamed to say it because we're here. It's the Housewives of New York.
All right.
Not their favorite.
I'm sure all those housewife shows are just about as icky as the others.
They're difficult. Those ladies can be difficult. We've bumped
Diamond.
into.
Of course, Diamond is the #1 fan of all the housewife shows. I mean, do you understand what Rob's saying? You know they're a bunch of catty weirdos.
Yes, but we love them anyway. So
That's why we love them. We're like rewarding their bad behavior, but nobody wants to work for the Real Housewives of New York. The most difficult show to work on physically. What is the reality show that is really, really hard for the camera?
Survivor?
It's actually The Amazing Race.
Really?
And they said because you have to run to keep up with them. So you're always hoping for an elderly couple to be assigned to you. You don't want the young sprinters. And they have this rule that if the 2 contestants get over the finish line without their cameraman, it doesn't count. So it's really teams of 3.
That's not fair.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Look at that. Little bit of Gwyneth news exclusive. So Gwyneth won her case. We saw yesterday she was awarded $1 on the way out of the court. She lent in to Terry Sanderson and she wished him the best in a very Gwyneth sort of way. But what I'm told from my Gwyneth sources is now that Gwyneth has got the taste for legalese and like Kim, we should be expecting Gwyneth to soon enroll in a legal night school. Gwyneth could be your lawyer.
Oh, so Kim and Gwyneth, they're going to start up their own
Do you
law
think it'll be
firm.
Paltrow Kardashian or will it be Kardashian Paltrow?
First in win, so Kardashian
Yeah.
Paltrow.
Good afternoon, Kardashian and Paltrow.
I would hire them totally.
For what?
Because I want Kim to be my lawyer.
Just for the fashion alone. I mean, this trial must have cost Gwyneth a fortune in cashmere and hair and makeup.
But she did miss a half day of skiing.
How dare he?
What else you want? Who else we going to gossip
I
about?
don't know, what else is going on in the circles? I mean, there's so much happening.
What's happening with the Vanderpump's rules?
Isn't that
Vanderpump
wild?
Rules cast.
I mean, I think they're really leaning into this. Like, they don't have to be this aggressive about it. Bravo has hit the jackpot. Their numbers are through the roof. And remember, Vanderpump Rule was sort of in trouble for a little bit. They had all the accusations of racism. Cast members were fired. They're now back. And they'd much rather be talking about this than their previous troubles.
Oh, yeah.
So I think here, I don't want to say we're being manipulated, but I do want to say that they're not shying away from it.
Could it be that this is not real because they want to get away from that other drama?
It's a very good possibility. I think something happened here. I'm not sure it's quite as dramatic as what we are seeing play out on TV, which often is the case.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's true. I mean, wait, it's false. It's fake. It's fake. When we had a blip of time, a small microscopic moment where we were starting to produce our own reality show here, and we learned in a day it's all fake as fake can be.
I was cast on The Gay Housewives. Is it called The A-List? I think it was. It was a show that ran on Logo, and I did half an episode. And I went to this penthouse, and they don't tape them in order. So they started with this huge party, and I went to this gay party, and I went to the bathroom, and I came out, and all the bartenders had lost their trousers. I said,
God.
I am out of here. Like, this is not what I
Oh, my God.
signed up for. And the way that you can make sure they don't film you is stand literally next to the camera, so they can't shoot you without getting the camera in the shot.
Okay.
They tried to make us lie. Like they took us in the bathroom and they were like, listen, when this person comes out, pretend you're talking about them and say something. I'm like, no.
And so is that really how it truly is all the time?
They're definitely wound up. But most people on these shows are willing to play along. I think they love it. And there's a certain personality type
Definitely.
who are really good for reality TVs. And unfortunately, some of my favourite housewives are the ones that don't really last very long because they're just not willing to do this. What's delicious on TV is not quite as much fun when you're having dinner with them.
Right.
Well, my favorite housewife of all time is Kathy Hilton. Oh. I love her. I adore her.
What makes you love her so much?
Because she's out of her friggin' mind. I love her. No, we had dinner next to them, at the table next to them here in New York City one night, and she and I were like keeping up with each other martini to martini. Oh. And she blasted way past me, and she could stand up. Didn't she go to a restaurant in L.A.? They taped her going in with this beautiful dress on, and she came out wearing the tablecloth.
I'm
Sounds
sure it
right.
had
I have no idea.
Do a search, Kathy Hilton tablecloth. You'll see what I'm talking about. Any woman who can walk out of a restaurant clothed in a tablecloth.
Did she tuck it in so she wouldn't get her lobster on her dress?
Look at it. Just look at
It's
it.
like Ariel from The Little Mermaid.
I think she changed. Anyway, I want to do this thing. By the way, you can always catch Rob on his podcast, Naughty But Nice. Where do they find it?
Thank you. It's a daily podcast. Danielle cannot leave the house until she listens to this show.
Every day.
So, Naughty But Nice with Rob, 5 days a week on iHeart. We break all the celebrity dish.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.